Change this to Ace Combat 4. Plug in the memory card. And I love this intro. Yeah, I think that one's going to be the toughest one out of the bunch for me. Kind of stinks, but AC Advance might be the last one I actually complete. Okay. Actually, hold on for a sec. All right. Yeah. My favorite thing at Cracker Barrel is... oops, I don't need to see that. My favorite thing at Cracker Barrel is on Saturdays between 11 and 4, they have this amazing chicken rice and gravy meal. Yep, definitely want captions on. Okay. And so that's what I usually go for. In fact, one of the times I went there, the lady came to my table to take my order, and she's like, "All right, what would you like to order?" And I'm like, "Why else would I be here between 11 and 4 on a Saturday?" "Ah, you want the chicken, don't you?" Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to go with very easy. Just, you know, I'm trying to get through these games. I'm not trying to impress anyone. But they really started with the awesome storylines in this game.
I was just a child when the stars fell from the skies. But I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them. And in turn how that cannon brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in some faraway land. Until that final day of summer. One day while on my way to school, I looked up in the skies.
I love that you have to ask.
It sounded like distant thunder.
Honestly.
In the blue skies far above me, contrails drew dizzying circles around in a crazy waltz.
It's Ace Combat 4.
A battle in the beautiful skies far away. I could not tear my gaze away from them. A deafening roar. Silhouettes appeared, as if to graze the hills and streak past me. The fighters played the cat or the mouse in turn as they climbed swiftly into the sky. One fleeing plane fell out of the skies, spiraling and spewing orange flames to crash by the Cape. The same Cape where my family lived. Now they only live in my memories of days past. The victor circled around to confirm the kill. And on his craft, there was a large number 13 emblazoned in yellow. I will never forget this. The Allies retreated across the ocean before the onslaught of the enemy. Our little town in the heart of the mainland fell into deep isolation.
It also should say it down in the corner under under the video.
4 years after the planetfall of the Ulysses 1994 XF04 asteroids, Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed. As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point. ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward-deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position.
Okay. One quick sec here.
Here is the current SITREP and your orders for deployment, effective immediately. Enemy agents destroyed our early warning radar network, allowing several bear bombers to penetrate our airspace. In 15 minutes, we formation to strike Allen Ford Air Base and then move on to targets
there we
at
go.
North Point. Our air defense forces are extremely weak at this point in time.
Just switching it to S-Video instead of AV on the HDMI upscaler. Makes the text a little bit more crisp.
You are the first line of defense for North Point, and the fate of ISAF lies in your hands.
But then the stench would still be on them. Okay. Easy peasy. Though I think I will go into the sound settings and reduce the background music a little bit. Just because it was overpowering in the cutscene there. Okay, start mission. I don't think I can buy anything yet. Ah, the good old F4. Oh man, I should be wearing my Mobius shirt. Dang it.
AWACS here, call sign Sky Eye. Do you read? Your call sign is Mobius 1. We'll refer to you by this name at all times. You are now under my command. 6 bombers on vector 360 confirmed.
Come on.
Continue north to intercept. Today's my birthday. A victory sure would be nice.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Don't bother with the fighters. Concentrate on the bombers.
Now we're good.
Don't be hasty.
See, now I'm in more familiar territory. Like with Ace Combat 1, 2, and 3, I hadn't really played them all that much. But 4, 5, and 6, totally.
Target is bombing the city.
Sorry, I can't.
Much surface fire. Attack! Save your bombs for the GHQ. Mobius 1, Fox
I also love that the I just love the radio chatter in these games. Especially the enemy radio chatter where they're like, "Oh crap! That guy's tearing us up!" Come on. No. I'm going to focus on the bombers. The escort fighters aren't going to be taking out the city. This thing flips really easily. Whoops. There we go. Mission accomplished.
Sky-Eye, this is Alan Fort.
Sky-Eye, this is Alan Fort.
Whose kill was that? Make sure to thank him.
You're welcome.
That's a roundup. Let's go on home.
Thanks to your efforts, the enemy bomber strike was averted.
This is one thing that I absolutely love.
Meaningless should you fail the next mission.
I always love watching these. Just the replay mode with all the aircraft represented by these ribbons. Next round, I'll go after more of the superfluous stuff. But this time I wanted to make sure I got those bombers.
The war seemed to unfold in the blink of an eye. I don't remember exactly when the forces from the west occupied my town. I was too busy scanning the skies day after day, waiting for Yellow 13 to reappear.
Kitty.
Before I knew it, everything changed. The language they taught us at school. Our friendly local sheriff disappeared and was replaced by foreign MPs. In the beginning, some people secretly tuned into broadcasts from North Point on their parabolic antennas. But as time passed, the broadcast no longer came in. Maybe the satellites were destroyed. All non-military computer networks were shut down. Gasoline was rationed to civilians. Though we lived in the 21st century, we were reduced to using crystal radios and horse-drawn carts. I moved in with my uncle in town, who used to be a taxi driver. Out of gasoline and out of work, my uncle did nothing but to drown himself in drink.
Sounds like a winner.
I earned my keep by playing the harmonica in the town bar. The one thing I was good at. I'd play for sullen occupation soldiers in exchange for their charity and loose change, and used the money to support my uncle and myself. My uncle trash-talked the barkeep who catered to the enemy soldiers, but he never refused the money I brought home. As for myself, I had a crush on the barkeep's only daughter, who was a little older than me. Another day passed, yet still no sign of the fighter plane Yellow 13 in the skies above our town.
Well, might as well save. There we go. I did actually play this game on the 10th anniversary of the events that it takes place in. I should do that again next year.
The enemy-held Wrigley Air Base is located in close proximity
For the
to our
15th.
front lines, making it the proverbial knife at our throat.
Oh god, yeah.
Illusion contingent
Ace Combat 4, 5, and 0 had fantastic storylines.
full-scale strike on our forces at North Point is imminent.
6 probably does too, but I haven't played it that much.
And destroy them.
7 is supposed to
Parking ramp at Wrigley.
continue that tradition. I think that's one of the reasons why this gets such rave reviews, is because it's more than just flying around. Oh god. So I would definitely... I don't know how much you've seen of me playing through these. Honestly, don't bother with the first 3. If you want to play some of the older stuff, start with 4, 5, and 0 on the PlayStation 2. 6 came out on the Xbox 360. And then 7 is coming out in January. Oh, that's right, you have to buy weapons in this. Okay, I have no cash. Do I have enough for weapon? Nope. Sort of. You know, Top Gun is, you know, it was another one where they had story wrapped around all of their aircraft porn. Nope. Gotta stick with the F4. Afterburner never really bothered.
30 miles to Wrigley Air Base. Use the power lines to navigate north. The bombers should be clumped together on the ground. Take them all out.
So yeah, so how he's saying follow the power lines to your target. You can see the power lines there.
Don't be predictable at heading or altitude when they close in.
Take out that substation on the way, might as well.
Hit vector 340, 12 miles. Mobius 1, box 2. Bogies closing in on Wrigley AB. Scramble at once. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Intercept immediately. Mobius 1, passing over substation. White 5, this is Wrigley Air Base. You're cleared to take off runway 5. Take off as soon as you enter the runway.
There we go.
Halo 2, engage. Missed.
Yep, I noticed. Oh, now he's out of range. Get back here. There we go.
Watch me earn my ace wings today.
Oh, no, Afterburner was fun. It's always just been a quarter muncher, though.
Still no joy.
Like, seriously, there's no other reason for it.
Enemy attack. Squeeze off exhaust.
Ooh, that was a little too close. Alright, let's stick with the missiles.
Engaging the enemy.
Die, you SOB! Yep, that's why we're here.
Target destroyed by Mobius 1. This is Wrigley. You've taken serious damage from enemy attacks.
I'll have to try that one. I wonder if it's similar to the one that's that I've seen more recently in the arcade. You know, not like the old arcade version, but... Yeah, I got your hard radar spike. The spike is my penis. Oh, stalled. There we go. Now we're back.
Hard enemy radar spike. Engage the bombers. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed. Hard right, now!
Oh, yeah. I will also very frequently, if I don't need to write myself, I won't. The enemy gate is down.
Get moving. Their bombing's very effective. Enemy facility destroyed. Target destruction confirmed. Target destroyed by Mobius 1.
There we go. Almost got them all. I actually enjoyed AC3. But you missed me actually, like, quitting Ace Combat Advance. I tried. I really did. And I will be coming back to it. I still intend to complete it, but oh my god. I spent 2 hours and I couldn't finish Mission 3.
AA guns destroyed.
So I figured I'd fire up Ace Combat 4 so I could feel a little bit better about myself. Nice to see you again.
Radar lock. Mobius 1, shot one down. I'm right behind him.
Now you're right in front of me!
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Nice kill.
Bye-bye.
Mobius 1 destroyed the target.
Oh, nice!
This is Wrigley. Our bombers are decimated. Repeat, all our bombers are destroyed.
You know, I think Ace Combat 5 is going to be coming to the PS4 as a PS2 classic. Because it was mentioned as one of the bonus items for pre-ordering Ace Combat 7.
The attack was a
And I can't
success.
think of any other way that they'd be able to follow through on that. Yeah. So I'm hoping that 4, 5, and 0 also come to it. Because these are fantastic games. Alright, much as I love ribbon mode here, I'm not going to make you sit through all of it.
One night, a spirited group made their way to the bar, chased out the sullen Arby grunts, and commandeered the place. Even I knew who they were.
The American version doesn't have much of a storyline.
Proud Air Force.
It didn't affect me at all.
Announcing each pilot's results for the day and his running kill record.
Oh, the visuals of the final stage. Okay, yes, that was trippy.
And Stoken followed. I believe it was their custom to call a pilot an ace once he shot down 5 planes.
Oh, geez, I'm way past that already.
After completing the day's review, the same guy, the squadron adjutant, went on to announce, "And now, for our leader's results." Everyone turned around to look at the quiet man who sat alone, strumming a guitar. I found myself drawn to the music from his guitar. Our Yellow 13 bagged 3 more today, bringing his new tally up to 64 kills.
Oh,
With a
jeez.
tentative smile, the man with the guitar turned to me and asked me to accompany him on my harmonica. I brought it up to my lips and I started a new song. I had finally found him. But by some fluke, it was my father's favorite song. The one he used to play at the end of each day.
Well, Ace Combat Infinity had a crap load of planes, so here's hoping they've got a bunch for Ace Combat 7 too, and that they're not all microtransactions. Northern Eye. But I'm not expecting it to be as microtransaction heavy as Ace Combat Infinity was, because Ace Combat Infinity was free to play.
At the northern port of St. Arc. However, the radar facilities atop Mount Chesna provide tactical support to the enemy. As a result, our evac mission is in jeopardy. If our troops can successfully evacuate and regroup at North Point,
Oh, fair enough.
become a formidable force in future battles.
Oh, and then Ace Combat Zero, I don't know if you've played that at all, but with Ace Combat Zero, then you need to worry about, is this going to change my Ace rating? Okay, let's see if we can buy a new plane yet. Yay! I can buy the F5. Buy weapon. Hi, Siren. Rocket launcher. It's cool, but not entirely useful. Alright, F5. At least all of these, like the bomb is in addition to your normal missiles. So...
This combat area is within enemy airspace. Keep an eye out for bandits. Use Vector 180 to return home after destroying the target. Remember, a safe return.
No kidding! Vector 180, you don't say!
Bandits approaching Vector 135. Heads up, enemy radar strike. Bandit confirmed at Vector 320. Roger, commencing attack. Locked on. Fox 2. Engage hostile aircraft and keep them from the radar.
Oh, you mean this radar? The one that I've currently got in my sights that I'm about to bomb the crap out of? That radar? Because, I mean, you're not doing a very good job of keeping me away from it. Come on.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Target destruction confirmed. Mobius 1 destroyed the target.
I'm glad I did this. It's definitely making me... It's definitely making me feel better than, you know, stopping with Ace Combat Advance and moving on to something else.
Target confirmed on the summit.
I love flight games. And Ace Combat Advance isn't a flight game. It's a shooter.
Mobius 1,
Good job, Mobius 1. Hi there, Luigi. What of you? Come on. There we go. Oh, you will you? Okay. No, it's more of a cat fight. Meow. Oops. There we go. Good on you. That I pre-ordered too early. But the deluxe edition didn't really have anything that I was really concerned about. The pre-order I did will include a digital copy of Ace Combat 5, which I'm looking forward to. I mean, even though I've got like 3 copies on hand. But usually with those PS2 remasters, they also had trophy support, so... Hell yeah, PSVR. I've got the flight stick pre-ordered too. So I'm going to use flight stick and PSVR, and I've got a PS4 Pro, so I am down for the full experience. It's kind of why I'm playing this right now. I'm working my way through the entire series. And just as a future programming note, in January, I will be doing a giveaway for a set of Ace Combat 0 through 6. And if I get 20 subscribers by then, I will sweeten the deal with a second giveaway for a copy of Ace Combat 7.
Fox 2.
I've already given away a copy of Ace Combat 7. But I will give away another. Though I suspect everybody coming here and watching me play probably already has it pre-ordered. I got a big honkin' TV anyway, so even the non-VR missions will fill most of my view.
Sky-Eye here. Radar facilities confirmed destroyed. All aircraft take vector 180 south.
Am I doing that? I can't tell. Okay, yep.
Use the return line on the map to exit combat area and return to base.
RTB confirmed, Sky-Eye.
Fly in the right direction, but you'll see a white dotted line across your flight path.
Are you Sky-Eye?
Those of
Hi,
you who
Siren.
need to resupply or refuel during missions should cross this line to exit the combat area and return to base or carrier. Approaching return line. Follow the controller's orders for landing.
Okay, I think I'll do this at least once on this game. I did it once on the previous ones, and then I just kind of
Mobius 1, perform landing check.
skipped
You are
through
cleared
it.
to land. 2 miles to touchdown. 1 mile to touchdown.
I got a time limit on this? Okay.
You're on the money.
Money. And just stall myself onto the runway. Easy as pie.
Nicely done, Mobius 1. Go and prepare for your next sortie.
Nicely done, Mobius 1. I am kind of hoping that they'll support Ace Combat 7 as well as they did Ace Combat Infinity, though.
With their radar
And, you know, maybe add more missions after the fact. But even if it's only 3 VR missions, oh, that is going to blow my freaking mind. Because, I mean, the first experience I had with PSVR was Eve Valkyrie. And I played the demo at a Best Buy, and I inadvertently dropped a cuss in front of a 12-year-old. Just stunned me. It was amazing.
A large quantity of strategic supplies and rapid deployment troops into Comberth Harbor. Comberth appears to be the staging area for an attack on North Point. The Acre fleet stationed here seems to be the centerpiece of this strike. If the Erusians complete their troop preparations and the Acre fleet sets sail, this will bring about our defeat in this war. Your mission is to intercept and shoot down the enemy transport planes in and around Comberth Harbor. Let's show them how vulnerable they are.
Well, at least I don't have to read all of these now. I would be extremely surprised if the PS5 is not backwards compatible. I'm also kind of expecting that there will be a PSVR 2 along with it, and if that isn't backwards compatible, I will be even more surprised. And because of that, I think that PS5 will be backwards compatible. Also, news of a patent that Sony took out came through today that has to deal with upscaling and adding HDR without adjusting the programming of a base game for the purposes of emulating older games. And if that's not something they intend to use on the PS4, it will be on the PS5, and that heavily hints at backwards compatibility. I would love it if they basically say, alright, you can play everything on the PS5. We are going to make it fully backwards compatible. Because right now, I think they probably don't want to disable the PS3 because so many people still have them, but it's really probably holding the PSN back. So they need to make another way for people to be able to play the games that they own. Hell yeah. Okay, start the mission. Take out that sweet F-16. And it doesn't save my frickin' preference for the behind the craft view. Okay, so fun thing about this, is you just need to head directly, you need to figure out where you're heading directly into the center of the circle. And at the center of the circle will be your target. Yeah, well, I still have eyes. Maintain formation.
The radar's still jammed. There must be another active electronic jammer.
Yeah, I know. I just want to take this guy out first. Dang, I'm like right under him. Oh no!
Locked on.
I'll let the missiles worry about it. There we go.
2 targets remaining.
There he is. Full burn. Oh, I still have my PS3. Well, the problem, though, is that I can't play PS3 games on my PS4. There's PS Now, sure, but that doesn't have all of the games that I have on my PS3. I have a huge friggin' library on my PS3.
All aircraft, check radar. It should be clear and functioning now. Radar's clear of jamming and back online. Kick right. Nice kill.
So I definitely keep my PS3 handy. Also, my PS3 can play PS1 games. That's something that the PS4, oddly enough, cannot do. So it's really a good way of doing it because I've got basically unlimited memory cards. I can pop in my disc, but I can also play the digital games. Come on.
Locked on.
Now I got him. Okay. One more. I want the money. Come on. Well, I mean, they still haven't taken down the PSP, the ability for PSP games, but that's partially because you can download games for the PSP onto the PS3 or the PC, and then transfer them to your PSP. No game that uses the PSN, or no console, Sony console that uses the PSN is unable to access its games completely. Unlike, you know, Nintendo, where you can't go online with your Wii or your old DS or stuff like that. So they seem to view that as important. And I hope that they, you know, keep that in mind as they move forward. You know, either give the PS4 the ability to download for Vita and PSP, or do the same for, you know, somehow being able to transfer to the PS3 for digital games. I don't know. I mean, they are coming up on end of life for the PS3. No question about it. But, like I said, they probably want to make sure that they don't alienate the 80 million people that have PS3s.
Good job. You shot down the enemy transport without any radar.
I had radar. What are you talking about? And radar loves grape knee high. Haha, see what I did there?
The mission was a success. This Erusian air corridor has been effectively shut down.
Okay, let's go save. Yep, MASH. Split the recording.